that's right. We just got a package in from Japan. Alright, so it is package opening time from Bai. It's been a little bit since I have gone on the JP side of things and picked things up because of tariffs and things, but there were some things that came up much cheaper on their side of the market that I wanted just to be able to get our hands on here, because some of these prices for some of these collectibles are very, very outrageous. Alright, so, boom. First thing, we have a couple of very, very nice playmats here. So we're going to move this card stuff aside here. So, you guys should definitely check out Bai. I think if you guys have not used the platform before, I think it is very recommended, especially when you're buying off of basically their eBay, their Yahoo auctions, and so forth. So, one of the first things that we got here was actually something for my friend. He wanted the regional, or the Gundam aerial mat from Japan. Love the fact that this mat is very basic, has the Gundam card game logo here, has the don't do bad things to it, and so forth. Now this was the one I wanted. Oh, so these are like $800 on our side of the market. Thank you, piece of paper. I love you. Yeah, these are some unforgivable number on our side of the market, and I love Wing Zero. I think that this is one of my favorite units in the game. So when this came up for, I think I got this for like 200 USD after conversions. I was just like, oh yeah, we're going all in on this, especially for collectible sake. So got those. Now we have a couple of other packages here for little interesting collectibles sakes, for things that I wanted. Let's find out what's in each of these. I love that they use Pokemon Bulk as the filler for these. Alright, so, alright. Hey look, we got a Psyduck, and we actually got a Coughing. Cool. Bulk. These are the Vanguard free-ren plant tokens. I actually wanted these because we don't know when we're going to get free-ren on our side of the game. And for tabletop, these are a funny little thing to get the chance to enjoy. So, actually looking forward to being able to play those. Alright. What else do we have back here? I picked up quite an interesting little block of things. This was, my friend asked me to pick these up for him. These are, I believe on our side, these are, I think they're 100 plus for a pack of 70 of these, which is so outrageous to think about. Got these on Bai. I think we spent, what was it, $40 for the pack, and they don't really have much of a copyright on them. I mean, you have the very, very minimalistic down there, but I believe that these were from the Indonesia event, if I recall correctly. There's so many OCG events that keeping track of what's what becomes very, very difficult. So, there's that. Alright. What else do we have here? Next up. This feels very, very light. This would be like, Robbie, you're gonna rip into the important thing. Well, I don't necessarily think so. So, what in the world? Okay, so they used, that's hilarious. They actually used the Pokemon little pack thing here as the filler. So this was something else that I love middlemaning for friends that want things. So this is, because Gundam is actually a really, really cool game, we can actually use Japanese and Chinese resources in the game. So this is one of the ones we picked up. English copies of these are some stupid amount of money. You can get these on Japan's side for like nothing, which is kind of nice to think about. All right. Lessons within Cool 40 on how to find cheap things to enjoy for collectability. This is... So, America just got these fairly recently. So this is the English version of the EX base. And then we wanted to pick up a play set of the Japanese ones, just to have, I believe this was like $8 to get a master set of all of these. And I do think, obviously, those two are for me. And then, you know, OG Gundam. It's, honestly, they're the same quality. I even like down to the cardboard stock. The only thing difference, it's still classified as a token for the sake of Gundam. Alright, next up here. What in the world is in here? Alrighty. Oh, this is actually beautiful. So, a couple of little things here before I get to this. So, there was a couple of things that came in one of these books in Japan that was like a supplemental issue, and I thought that this was just a throw-in with it. This wasn't even anything too crazy here, but they made like a little Beyblade box to commemorate the World Championship 2025. It's just a little box, little storage box for Beyblade, but that wasn't what I really wanted. What I really wanted was this right here. This is an oversized Vanguard card. And also, there's a couple of other little things in here. So let's see if I can figure out how to... I see they went above and beyond on packaging this. Alright, well, time to call in my professional skizzors to get the job done. So, I'll come back to that here in a second. So, what is this card game? I don't actually recognize this, but this was one of the promos that came with it. And then we also had, I believe, oh my gosh, Duel Masters. This looks very, like, look at the foil pattern on that. You know, of course, you know, they still have the OG card back for these, but they're still very much doing well. Now, all I wanted out of this was this. And I can tell that, obviously, card quality on this isn't going to be good because it's a jumbo card. But this is the oversize Virgilla. And actually, hilariously enough, I'm surprised this is like textured and things like that. Probably will put this on camera on the Vanguard channel for every time I play Virgilla, just to ride this. Like I said, I think this, the Beyblade box and the promos were included in it were like $3. So I mean, like, I wanted this just to have because this is gorgeous. And then we have one last package left. I don't even remember what's in here. This feels like a big item though. Here we go. This was what we wanted. These are expensive on our side of the game. Luckily, you can get these in Japan for a fraction of the cost. Just got to eat tariffs. These were the Grandpa Gundam sleeves. So, looking very, very, very nice on this. God, I am so excited to head on into challenging the meta here. But I hope you guys enjoyed a nice little opening here. We'll continue to see what cool items we do pick up, but I'll try to film more of these. So, check out Bye down below. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Patrons! Thank you! Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.